Hey everyone, PDM Vlogs, PDM Nation. As you guys can see, I'm on the balcony. I've got my cooking station ready here behind me. Got the camera set up and everything. Today we are cooking a traditional Pakistani desi style handi. Just gonna be a basic Pakistani handi. So let's start with the ingredients. So you're gonna need some fresh mutton. I'm using some, that's about a kilo and a half of mutton there. For the spices, you're gonna need some salt, some zira seeds, any home basar masala, dry dhania. I'm using about 6 tomatoes here. I've got 10 green chilies, ginger garlic, that's fresh ginger garlic which has been ground, and 2 onions which have been ground down, and a lemon. Obviously we're going to need some oil with that. We are cooking in a katwi traditional Pakistani handi. So that's the ingredients. Let's start cooking. Put the katwi on fire. I want to add the oil to the katwi, the matti handi. Good amount of oil, yeah. That looks like it's enough, yeah. Bang on. So I want to add the masala. So I'm adding the chilies to the oil. I want to add the ginger garlic to the oil. Mix that in. And then I want to add the onions to the oil. I want to mix that in. Now with that, I want to add the masalas. Mix that in. Put the top on and just let everything heat up. So just gonna have a look at the masala. Yes, that masala looks good. It's gone nice and golden. As you guys can see, it's a nice golden. The oils come to the top. Now what I want to do, I want to add the mutton into the masala. This is pure Pakistani goat. That's the mutton added. Give the mutton a little mix up. And then I want to add some water to the mutton, because the mutton is going to take at least an hour and a half to cook. Enough water to cover the mutton. I think that should be enough, yeah. Now that's all mixed in. The water's in, the masala's in, everything's in. I want to put the top on. I want to bring the mutton to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn the heat low and keep it on a low heat for about an hour and a half until the mutton is ready. So it's been about 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. As you guys can see, the mutton has come to a boil. Everything is boiling on a high heat now. So what I want to do now is I want to turn the heat low. So the heat's going to go down. The heat's low on that now. The top's going to go on. And now I'm going to leave that for at least 1.5 hours to let it just cook through, tenderize the mutton. Once the mutton's cooked and tenderized, then I'm going to add the tomatoes and finish the handi off, inshallah. So I want to take the top off, and as you guys can see, the curry is getting cooked. Just gotta check the body. Yeah, that looks cooked. So that's been simmered for about 2 hours. The meat is cooked. The meat is nice, soft and tender. It's not 100% tender, but obviously I'm going to finish it off. Now what I'm going to do is I want to add the tomatoes straight to the handi. Mix the tomatoes in. Now the tomatoes are mixed in. I want to put the top back on and give that 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes. take the top off. Now what we're going to do is to take the tomato skins out. Really simple. Just catch the skin and it's out. Simple. Take the tomato skins out. So that's all the tomato skin out. Now what I want to do is I want to leave this on a high heat and I want to just cook it through and I want to dry everything out. As you guys can see, there's some water in there, there's some nice juices in there. We just want to mix this up on a high heat and dry it out. We should take another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So have a look at that. The salan looks ready. It is puka, it's dried out. Alhamdulillah. So now what I want to do is I want to add the lemon, squeeze the lemon in. Squeeze that lemon in. Mix that in. Now that looks cooked to me. That looks perfect. So now what I want to do is I just want to add a touch of water. Just a touch, not too much. Mix that in. That water is basically just going to become the gravy. Now, as you guys can see, now that the gravy is there. Yeah, I've got a good amount of gravy there now. I want to turn the heat down low. So I've added the water. I've got a nice gravy, as you guys can see. I want to put the top on. The top's on for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, all the oils and everything's just going to come up. Once the oil comes up and the handi goes ready, the handi is ready to eat. So the rosa's open. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Before I do anything, I'm going to get some water and Bismillah. It's been really hot today, 42 degrees. The weather's been just hectic, man. So you guys can hear the azan. And this is the salan. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's go for it. We got a nice piece of boti there, nice gravy. Have a look at that. Bismillah. Oi, oi. Puka. We got a nice piece of boti here. Yeah. Get on that gravy with that. Bismillah. Puka. Oh. Oh. Come on, that marabon. Oh. juicy marabone in there. Have a look at that, boys. That's the marabone. Oh my God, this salad is cooker. You know, the more you eat it, the better it gets. Got some nice gravy in there. You know, I've been ill a couple of days. I had an earache, really bad ear infection, but alhamdulillah, I'm better now. Some of that meat on the bone. Come on from the water. Look at some of that gravy. Oof, this salad is poker, you know. The piece of the sina. Oof. Oh my God, the salad was poker, man. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. This is a simple iftar. Simple handi, simple iftar. All praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, the All-Knowing. Is He who we come from, is He who we shall return to. Alhamdulillah. You know, I always praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, I'm here, I'm away from my home, I'm in Pakistan. You know, I'm staying with my in-laws here. But alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided me with the house, with food, water, everything. This was first time Ramadan in Pakistan with me, and it was amazing. It's probably the best Ramadan experience in my life. You know, I experienced Ramadan in Pakistan first time in my life, and I'm telling you one thing, boys and girls, you know, it was amazing. I enjoyed it, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed the Ramadan Iftari vlogs that I've done, the cooking and the everything. It was just amazing, alhamdulillah. Just want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, all the BDNs out there, the BDN family, the BDN nation. You know, would not be here without you guys that give me the drive, the support, the push to go forward. So, you know, alhamdulillah, you know, big thank you to you guys for supporting me. Now, for the guys that are viewing and have not subscribed, let me say that again. For the guys that are viewing and have not subscribed, you know what to do. You need to hit the subscribe button and welcome aboard on BDN Nation and join the BDN family. You know, we're growing. BDN vlogs, we're taking over 2020, inshallah. 2020 is our year. We're taking over. All praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah. Just want to say, always praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the all-knowing. You know, He's the Almighty. He's the creator of everything. You know, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always the best planner. Whatever is happening in your life, whatever is happening to you or your family, or whatever is going on in your life, it is planned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He is the best of planners, you know. So never complain. Always praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.